Hi, GED. Let's take a look at the GED essay. Well, as you know, with the course, it all starts with the pretest. So head on in now and do your GED essay pretest. But before you head in there, let's take a look at exactly what a GED essay is looking for. Now, the essay content, basically the section in the textbook showing you and teaching you about key things for GED essays, page 156. But really, it boils down to this with the GED essay. The first one that you're going to write about is what makes a good parent. Now, this isn't a full essay, but this is exactly what a GED essay has to include. Take a look. First of all, the title, but that first sentence right there is your one sentence in the introduction that summarizes the whole essay. Notice how this first point here, good parents are fun. Now we have a paragraph just on good parents being fun, being able to play games. Always stick with something concrete. And it's actually not a good practice to really use your own experience because that can, you end up writing something too long and it's actually hard to really, it's more of a personal response and you want to write a controlled, focused essay. So just stick to something concrete, and it may not even be necessarily something you entirely know about, but you've heard of. And as long as you can write concrete, straightforward sentences, it'll be perfect. You'll pass the GED essay, no problem. So again, this one sentence has to be in your introduction. Your introduction can obviously be longer than one sentence, but ultimately it has to have this one key sentence. Good parents are fun, then a paragraph only about parents being fun. Don't talk about anything else. So they know how to play games. They like to play outside with their kids, like to play indoors with their kids. Sentences like that would be more complete sentences than I just said. Then a paragraph on good parents being friendly. And notice how each of these paragraphs works. And literally, you want to write it like this. First, and then talk about your first point. Second, and then talk about your second point. Finally, so your third point, good parents are patient. And make sure to need a word there. Make sure to always show children how to be calm. You'll also notice that even this word patience isn't fully identified. So watch for that. This is a good example that I'm giving you here that, patience can mean a lot of things. So then I had to be more specific. So this could even have said, good parents are fun, friendly, and show how to be calm. Okay, so one way to write this introductory sentence is actually after you come up with your 3 points. You don't have to write your introduction right at the beginning. It can help, but it's not always necessary. What the key thing really is that you do when you produce that essay, when you hand it in to your GED essay marker, it's got this one sentence that summarizes the whole essay. Each paragraph focuses only on one of those items and is completely concrete. It makes it easier to write when it's concrete, when it's things you can see, feel, touch, taste, totally clear things. Now your conclusion. Notice how it basically says, and it should say that same sentence again. You want it to, in a GED essay, and in actually any good essay, you want to tell the reader, okay, what's this about? It's about these 3 things. Then tell them those 3 things. Then remind them what those 3 things were. Okay, that's your GED essay. Now a note, the way to develop your GED essay writing is to redo essays you've written over and over. And I will be suggesting this, so be ready for that. You're going to submit an essay, and I'm going to probably give you some suggestions and ask you to redo it. And it is really, truly the way to develop the GED essay. I've worked with now hundreds of students, and when students follow this procedure, oh, here's Phil, I redid it again, they get better and better, and their writing eventually just becomes almost perfect, frankly, for a GED essay. So play along with me when I ask you to redo stuff, because it's, especially the writing, it's really, really going to help you develop your writing. I mean, how else can you develop writing except to write lots? All right, take care. Hop into the pre-test for the GED essay. If you've done that already, you've probably noticed I've suggested you redo it, and follow these directions. Have that one key clear sentence that summarizes those 3 ideas. Make those ideas concrete and easy to explain. And then a conclusion that says that one sentence again. Okay, take care, GED.